Welcome to the first episode of Open Health Talks. I am Ashley White. I am the founder of I Am Whole. So if you're already familiar with me, I did some motivational talks last year, and we posted them on IGTV. But I thought about it and I said, you know what? The people deserve more. So our theme for this series is going to be Get Your Life Right. Get your life right. And we're going to be doing that by working on ourselves, because self-work is the best work. It's easy to tell somebody else what they need to do, to see flaws in other people, what they need to work on. But when you realize and you take the time and to work on yourself, your life will be so much better. You'll be so much happier, so much more at peace with yourself. So this episode is going to be called Love to Love Me, Baby. Great. So when you think about love, what comes to mind? Usually people give other people the responsibility of love for their lives. So my definition of love is what somebody, this is an example, this is not what I think, but they'll think that the definition of love is somebody giving them flowers or what somebody does for them. And that's where it ends. It has nothing to do with loving themselves. And I'm here to tell you that the most important love that you can have and that you can experience, to me, is the love from God. But in addition to that, through my relationship with Him, it has taught me how to love myself, and being in healthy relationships with seeing other people love in a healthy way has taught me that the most important love is self-love. If you don't love yourself, how can you know how somebody else is supposed to love you? And to me, when I think of the definition of love, whether it be self-love or somebody loving on me, is when a person takes good care of me. Person takes good care of me. That's how my husband got me. He actually cared about my well-being. He made sure I was safe. He still makes sure we're safe. He's our security guard. And just helping me fold my clothes and a lot of other things that was helpful to care about my well-being. We're definitely not perfect, but caring for me is the big thing. Like, if you think about it, if you get sick today or tomorrow, God forbid, and you're not able to do anything for yourself, you're gonna want somebody in your corner that is, if they send you home, they're like, or you can't feed yourself, you gotta learn how to walk all over again, you're gonna want a mate that wants to take care of you. You ain't gonna want somebody that's sending you stuff, or at least cares enough about your well-being to get somebody to help them take care of you, whether it's hiring help or whatever. You ain't gonna want those gifts. You're not gonna want those material things. You're not gonna want somebody to say they love you and you can't even walk. I'm saying love, to me, is somebody that's gonna stay there with you, go to all your appointments, and cherishing you, helping you learn how to walk again, saying you can do this even when you don't even believe you can do it yourself. So that love that you expect, that's the healthy type of love, to me, that you would expect from somebody else. You should most definitely give to yourself. So I don't think, you may not never get married. You may not never find someone that you want to be with for the rest of your life. But you shouldn't wait on somebody. They may come. You should start being the person that cares for you. you should start being a person that loves yourself. So because if you're not going to take care of you, if you don't think that you're important enough to be cared for, then why should somebody else think that you're important to be cared for? So, I mean, I'm not saying that it's that everybody grows up knowing that, but because you might have grown up in an abusive household, you might have grown up in a space where nobody really had a healthy relationships. Nobody really showed you love. All they showed you was hurt. All they showed you was pain. All you experienced was pain. All around you, people were drama infested, never amounting to anything, always being conniving, doing stuff behind each other's back. Just because you experienced this, I'm here to teach you. I'm here to share with you a new way to experience love. And even if you don't think you deserve it, you do. You do deserve to be loved. You're here for a reason. And I don't think the Creator intended us to not be loved. So moving forward, I said that I'm going to stick with my definition of what I think love is to be cared for, and we're going to stay in that lane. So 3 things that you need to take care of to love yourself. You got to take care of your body, you got to take care of your mind, and you got to take care of your spirit. So I know a lot of you are saying like, okay, so I know how to take care of my body. I know how to do that. Well, I'm gonna do some push-ups, get buff real quick, go get me a gym membership, go run around the block, start eating some fruits and some veggies and some salads, and I'm gonna do that cleanse. I'm gonna drink that skinny tea. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the doctor like I'm supposed to and get a primary care physician. You'd be surprised. A lot of people don't have primary care physicians. They go to urgent cares every time something wrong with them. But we're not gonna talk about that today. At least not as in depth. We're gonna talk about that later. Or you can come to Fit Foodie, our launch event coming up in April 7th, and you can figure out how to physically take care of yourself. Okay. Okay. That's not hard for most people. Even if you don't do it, even if you're still sitting around here like, I know I need to lose some weight, and you don't do it, you at least know what you need to do to get that done. Point blank and period. So, but when it comes to taking care of your spirit, taking care of your mind, people are like, I don't really know. Like, Ashley, I don't even know what you're talking about. Take care of your spirit? What is that, a ghost? What is that, Casper? What is that? Take care of your mind. So I'm gonna break it down for you. So when I think about taking care of my spirit, you see a lot of memes out now talking about protect your energy, protect your space, good vibes only, and all that stuff. And then, you know, about having a good energy. Not letting stuff drain you. So when I think about taking care of my spirit, I remove myself from negative energy. If people are negative, if people are always in drama, fighting, backbiting, where I go into a room and I just feel like people just suck the life out of me. If I've had friendships that is always on the receiving end, they ain't never giving nothing back. Just people just hating on you, that's in your corner, just always, every time you got something, that an idea that you want to think of, that you want to do something, they always like want to say something negative. I'm not saying that you can't be corrected and they can't add nothing to you to make your idea better, but I'm talking people that don't never believe in nothing that you say that you want to do. They always a naysayer. You definitely want to keep those people out of your space. That's one way you can protect your spirit. Also, not even just people, the things that you listen to. Like, if you don't want to be sad all the time, why are you listening to sad music all the time? If you don't want a dark spirit over you, why are you listening to that kind of music? You gotta keep positive tunes. You have to have meaningful music that you listen to that deposited stuff in your spirit. I like to listen to India Arie. When I want to do stuff like that, I listen to spiritual music, gospel, Lauryn Hill, you know, those type of things. I don't know what artists are really out now, and that's new music. That's not gospel. That's spiritual. But y'all can help me out on that if y'all know something. In addition to that, TV. Like, I love me some good reality TV, but too much of it is really toxic because it'll drain you. It'll drain your spirit, and just being around toxic people, and not just removing stuff from your space to protect your spirit and care for your spirit. Also, actually feeding your spirit. So reading spiritual books, reading self-help books. Right now I'm reading this book by Teray Roberts. It's called Wholeness. It's a really good book. Read the Bible. You should probably read it more. Reading motivational books. Fasting, giving up something, praying. And even just having a time where you just disconnect yourself from the world completely. I know that's hard when you have kids, a lot of things going on, but you got to find time to do that. And now I try to do that, and I'm trying to get better at it by getting up before everybody gets up, just to have some quiet time to really meditate and pray and read some spiritual literature, or I do it before I go to bed when everybody's asleep. So that's how you're protecting your spirit. You're protecting and caring for your mind by loving yourself in that way. By learning how to train yourself to be a positive thinker. Like, I'm naturally optimistic, but when you're dealing with life on life terms, sometimes even the most chipper person can just get into a negative space. So I had to kind of like retrain my mind, like kind of just like overload myself with positive stuff. So if I can't just do it alone with myself, sometimes with positive affirmations, work. Like I say, this is going to be a good day. Even if I don't feel like it, I'll keep saying it until I feel like it. And then that thought actually affects my mood, and it lifts my spirit. So mind and spirit kind of go hand in hand. Or I'll listen to positive music. I listen to Eric Thomas. If you feeling lazy, feeling like discouraged, like you don't want to do nothing, listen to a lot of motivational speakers of people that have been through what you've been through and made it on the other side. So listening to a lot of testimonials and people I like to listen to people that experience some of the same things as me, or maybe going through something that I'm particularly going through at the time. And that helps me because it makes me see like there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I knew there was a light when everything was going well, but now that sometimes things go down, your thoughts go haywire, and then you can be in a doubtful and a negative space. But then when you surround yourself with positive people, and you surround yourself with positive outlets, your music, listen to the motivational videos. You can find them on YouTube. Maybe going to church or going wherever you go to spiritually, doing yoga, and even taking a step further, going to therapy and processing some of the things that may have happened to you in your life, and learning how to forgive people and rid yourself of things that are cluttering your mind. Or maybe you may have to take medicine. But whatever you have to do, you need to figure it out what you have to do. And some people need higher levels, whatever works for you. And sometimes it's taking a vacation to take a mental break from the way things are, but everybody doesn't have that advantage. So sometimes you have to learn how to care for your mind in a different way. Like for me, I used to work at a job that I hated, and I would let the people influence me. And then I started talking positive affirmations, and I started realizing I had the gift of singing and songwriting. So I would just sing and write songs all day and just be writing my plans for what I was going to do with my future, and the plans and the visions and the ideas that God was giving me, and I was coming up with a plan and all that type of stuff, and writing in my journal that nobody could take my peace. I would say a prayer before I went to work. Nobody could take my peace. You have to do the work to get your mind in a place like that. And sometimes you may not even want to think positive. You don't want to get up to go to work. But if you keep saying it, it's like I have this saying for myself, like when I don't feel like doing something, or I'm tired and I'm overwhelmed, I be like, push through, sis. Push through. Push through, sis. You can make up your own little thing when you're not feeling like doing stuff. But those are a couple of the things where that I use when I'm loving on myself and trying to take care of myself better. You gotta take care of yourself, guys. You gotta love on you. You gotta love on you, because if you don't, then who will? How can you expect somebody else to love you if you don't love yourself? You deserve to be loved, and you do not have to wait on somebody else to love you. You can do the work and start to love yourself. And when that person comes in your life, you'll know what you require. You won't be waiting for them to give you all the love, because you're going to give yourself the love that you need already. But if they come in and they mess that up, or they messing up your energy, you don't need them in your space. You need somebody that's going to match that love. You already love yourself, but they're going to love you even more, and you're going to return the same back to them. So it was a great episode. Everybody have a great week. I hope you learned some great things. If you have any input, let me know. And look forward to the rest of the episodes coming up. We're going to have some great people on here. I'm telling y'all, these people, they're going to be sharing their experiences. They're going to be giving you some solutions to these things that make you weary and that make life hard and that you may need some help with. The goal is to be whole, to be complete, to live purposeful lives. Love yourself, or nobody else will. Be good.